Hello everybody, welcome to Creative Chess channel. My name is Novikova Galina. I'm a woman FIDE master. Today is Tuesday, so it's time to show you the best game of title Tuesday. So today I chose the game between me, I was playing white, and a guy from India. I don't know, he has some nickname. Okay, my opponent was a little bit lower in rating than me, but it doesn't matter because at that time he had 3 points and I had 3 points. And actually then I looked, he managed to win a lot of good opponents, some good opponents, and that's why actually we met in the 5th or 6th round. So I was playing white, I played e4, the guy played c5, and here you may see it's neither variation with a6. And here, if you're following me, you know that I like playing h3 and then to play g4, bishop to g2. But here there is one variant connected with the h5 move. So my opponent doesn't allow me to play g4 because he only captures, and that's all. So in this case, I usually play g3. I have the same idea of developing here, but the pawn stands on g3 and not on g4. So there are some disadvantages for black here. First of all, this weak pawn, because sometimes it gets weaker and weaker, and you don't know where to castle for black. Because when the pawn is a little bit advanced from the king, so if the king stands here on g8, so the king is a little bit weak. And so now we'll see what was going on. He wanted to play b4, that's why I played b3, not to allow him that. And knight to d5, he grabbed my knight, I took him. So I like when my pawn is standing on d5. The idea of that and why I like this is just imagine, guys, that my knight stands here, for example, and then in this case, first of all, this guy would be very annoying, and so if black, for example, capture the knight, you capture with the pawn, and this bishop would protect this pawn, and will be a good advanced passed pawn, and probably it will help me to win in future. So it's one of the disadvantages of black's position, and another disadvantage is, of course, this h5 pawn, and so that he can't make a castle in comfortable conditions. He's playing knight to b6. You see he wants to come here on c4, and b3 is a usual move here because you are taking under control the square. I castle finally. He plays g6 to support the pawn on h5. And finally he castles. And f4. Yes, I try to undermine his position. Probably I'd play f5 if he allows me to do this. He plays rook to c8. He's attacking my pawn. And it's better not to be in a hurry, better just protect the pawn. Don't give him any counterplay, guys. And after knight to d7, I played f5. I'm aiming for his king, and soon I'll attack it. So bishop to f6, it's understandable move. He wants to protect his king because we know that this bishop is a good defender. I have this great defender, and he wants to have the defender too. Here I grab, okay, it's already visible. Already have a winning position here. Already visible that his king is a little bit in danger. All his pieces are standing here quite far away to help, and only the bishop is somewhere near. Okay, I played here, attacking, and one more piece to attack the king. He defends the pawn, of course. And here is my first mistake of the game. I played this move instead. It would have been better to double the rooks. So to double the rooks, the idea is that, so for example, I play like this. So my idea is actually I want to come with my rook here to get there. But, of course, black is against that. Just imagine he can protect the bishop. And if, for example, I play this move, it's not necessary for black just to go with the bishop because it can't be taken right now. But the problem for black that he doesn't have any good moves. For example, let's imagine he plays like this. Or, let us say rook to c7 just to support this rank. And here it's a very good move to play g4. Maybe I'm aiming for g5. And finally my dreams will come true and my rooks will be attacking the king. So it would have been the best variant for white to continue the attack. Instead, my idea was to try to eliminate this bishop, this great defender. He played queen to d8. I eliminated. And here came again my second very, very bad mistake actually, because here was winning on the spot. And I played back. That was a bad move. Instead, I should have given this bishop and played wonderful move. We are attacking his knight, and the problem is that it's impossible for him to capture the bishop because we'll checkmate him. It was easy tactics, of course, and if he goes there, for example, he can go here, there, and checkmate him. And if not to take this bishop, why then to retreat with it? So that's why this move was winning. So we're attacking the knight, we're attacking the pawn, so no chances to survive here. But, so the problem that I didn't notice this and played back. Now black's position is more or less okay already. He should have played rook to f8 and protected all this file. But again, he makes a mistake for playing this move. I play c4, want to support my pawn here. Capture, capture, and he goes knight to d7. I think he wanted maybe to play knight to c5, or I don't know what was his idea. I'm back with my bishop now, and he plays knight to c5. And now it was a very interesting trick. Actually, I played a trick with him. So you see here, it may seem to us that there is a fork here, and I was expecting maybe he would make this fork. But in this case, it's very bad for him because I would play this move and would attack two pieces. And if, for example, he grabs this rook, I grab here. For example, he goes to h8. And now, for example, I may easily play this move. And, of course, I'll win here. So that was one of my ideas. But actually, he noticed this. And he didn't play this. And he first protected the pawn. But I was absolutely sure that he is preparing this fork. And I found another idea, quite a tricky one, which he already didn't notice. I played this move as if I'm blundering here, but no, it was my plan. So he finally made this move. And here it's already impossible, for example, to play like this, because yes, you are taking the knight, but this pawn is protected, you can't take, because that's why the knight can take the rook. So the trick wasn't that. My trick was another one. So yes, he played here, and I played this move, queen to d1. I'm attacking now this, the knight, and I'm attacking this pawn. And my opponent took the rook, and actually I'm winning here. Yeah, the problem that actually was very funny, but I just wanted to play with the queen, but I don't know why I played with the bishop, so my ideas were ahead of me. So, but here I played this move instead of playing here, but actually it's already made, yes, because here's check, here, and it's checkmate. But in the game, okay, so I played awkwardly, I played this move. Anyway, it's winning, but of course not in 4 moves. Here he played rook to h8, and I played this move. And actually, while he was thinking how to play, I know he played here, yes. We went on playing, but I played this move, and actually, you see that he's losing here. He's being checkmated. Yes, and actually we played till checkmate. He went here, and I checkmated him. So I like this. I like my attack, and some tricky combinations, and especially this tricky idea with queen to d1, attacking his knight and attacking the pawn on h5. It was very tricky and very nice. Okay, guys, thanks for watching me. Please subscribe to my channel. Hope to see you in next videos. Thank you for watching me, and bye bye.